Hi, I'm Pat Randolph, Enjoy the Pig. Welcome back to another review. Today's review is going to be on the restaurant The Stack. The Stack is a barbecue restaurant, which used to be a restaurant that was a member of the Jack Stack family. The Jack Stack family had a barbecue restaurant in East Kansas City, Southeast Kansas City, for years, which was very popular amongst kind of the lower middle class white residents of the area. That restaurant has since closed. There was some arguments in the family, and the only remaining family member who owns the restaurant, I believe, is the Fiorella Jack Stack's restaurant. I guess there's also a Smokestack restaurant in Martin City. We'll review those restaurants later. But the Stack is, as far as I know, is not related to any of those restaurants. Just so you know, it was that restaurant did replace a restaurant that was a member of the family, of the original Jack Stack family. The Stack is not, as far as I know, related to that family at all. It's at the site of a former Quick Trip convenience store at 89th and Wornall Road in Kansas City, Missouri. And it's a neighborhood barbecue place. And I want to really emphasize the neighborhood barbecue places because in Kansas City, there are those that dot the area. There's Hawaiian Dot Barbecue. There's Zarda Barbecue. There's the Stack. There's a lot of little barbecue places, and they're primarily white barbecue that you'll find. They're not the cathedral to meat that some of the black pit barbecue places are, but this place is not bad and offers a little bit of a crossover service, a wide variety of product offerings, and the quality is good across the board. So let's talk a little bit about the Stack. The Stack has a few tables. It's about maybe 2,000 square feet, not very big. And you have a single cook behind the counter, and you have a single server who also is a cashier. You do have waiter service. They are going to serve you on with proper flatware on a plastic plate. I got to give them a pass on having wait service. I don't believe wait service is something that you want at a restaurant, but this is more of a diner style wait service. And given the layout of the restaurant, I think counter service would be impossible. So I think they've done a good job dealing with that kind of that small space. I'm going to go ahead and say that their signature dish is their ribs. However, they do have a wide variety of product offerings, all of which are pretty strong. Their ribs are very strong. Now, I got to say this because it is an interesting thing. They are more of a crossover restaurant. Their ribs are more of a black style of ribs. They're very well done. They're very flavorful, but they're firm and they're cooked for a long time. Their sauce is more of a white barbecue sauce, similar to Rosedale's. Don't want to drown your stuff in their sauce, but their sauce is very good, and it's their own sauce. So it's a little bit of a different product offering. If you eat a lot of barbecue, it's a good place to go. Their pricing is right in line with where it should be. You're going to get out of there for about $15 if you get anything but ribs, $20 if you get ribs. That's about where it should be. They do offer a wide variety of desserts from a third party. I don't know who that is, but they offer a whole case of desserts. They offer a variety of beers and sodas, as most other barbecue restaurants do. Again, I always recommend a Pilsner beer or a regular caffeinated sugar soda if you're going to have with barbecue. That's what really goes well with barbecue, in my opinion. Now, some of the downsides of their restaurant. Because they have a very small staff, their facilities are not fantastic. Their bathrooms kind of disgusting. They do not. Their product quality I have found to be somewhat inconsistent. I've had their chicken twice, and it was not the same bird both times. Second time was a lot better than the first. Their ribs I've had twice. The ribs are very good. I did eat there with a friend on my second time in the restaurant. And he ordered the French dip sandwich, which was interesting because it's a new menu item they have. It's not a barbecue menu item, but it's a very well done menu item. Prime rib on a French roll with au jus, properly served with fries. A good menu offering, and I like this trend of offering non-barbecue items in a barbecue restaurant because I hate it when people go to a barbecue restaurant and want to order turkey, because that to me is just, you're not eating barbecue if you're eating turkey. It's not a barbecue item. So you don't necessarily like the barbecue style, but you want to eat, bring a friend with you. This is a restaurant where you could do that. And they have daily specials there. Their daily specials are all around $10, except the rib special, which I believe is about $15. They have decent sides. Their beans are good. Not as good as Gates, but a lot better than Rosedale's. And so again, and they're more of a black barbecue style bean, firm. Stick your fork in it and it stands up. This is the way barbecue beans ought to be served, and they do it. Oh, they do it well there. So again, if you're in South Kansas City and you're looking for a small neighborhood restaurant, I give this restaurant's going to get an overall review of 3.5 stars, 4 stars for their specialty. They're going to get 3.5 stars for their overall menu offerings, and 2.5 stars for their general, their overall presentation. I mean, it's not bad, it's not great, but I think with the space they have, they do pretty well. But nonetheless, they aren't going to get a great review on that. But they do offer a good menu offering. It's consistent. Their service is fast. The food appears to be good. It's a restaurant likely to support. Last time I was in there was it was on a Saturday around noon, and they were empty. So I think that this is a restaurant we want to pour into. We want to support our local neighborhood barbecue joints, right? And that's very important. The Stack is a good restaurant which deserves a look from you. I think you'll like it. You want to eat there again. Just to point out to you that there was a very famous restaurant whose name escapes me right now, but they had the sweet potato fries. I'll think of it here in a minute. But they were located in the old Tori's Pizza down the street on Wornall, who recently closed. It's now become a Mexican restaurant. Before that, they were located next to Minsky's Pizza there in 51st and Main. And they're no longer because they just didn't get the support from the neighborhood clientele. So I think it's important that, yes, Gates is fantastic. I love Gates. Go to Gates. But when you're thinking about, should I go out to Fiorella's Jack Stack? Should I go out to Smokestack in Martin City? Should I go out to Q39? Please save your money. Go to a place like the Stack. Let's support our local businesses, our small businesses. We want a wide variety of barbecue in Kansas City. It's what we like. And this is a good product offering. So again, it's a Stack, 89th and Wornall. Go take your friends. They're open normal business hours till about 7 o'clock on weeknights, and I believe 5 o'clock on Sundays. They do have TVs. You can watch the game, and they do have waiter service. So give that place a shot. Again, support Enjoy the Pig by using this code you should see on your screen right now when you're signing up for Uber. If you want to be an Uber driver and you use this code, you'll get a bonus up to $200, and we'll get a bonus up to $200, which will support our ongoing restaurants, our efforts to review restaurants nationwide. Enjoy the Pig. Appreciate your support and your view today, and thanks for watching.